So we're currently living in a time where you can build almost anything online using simple but incredibly powerful AI tools. And in today's video, what I want to do is show you exactly how you can use two of the most powerful tools available to the public, which is Claude Code as well as Google Antigravity. There's a very unique way that you can combine these two tools together so that you can put yourself in a position of being able to build instantly, test fast, and launch efficiently, and ultimately be on the path of being able to own your own monetized app. So first things first, what you need to do is, of course, go over to Antigravity and just make sure that you download it. By now, most of you that watch this channel should already know how to use it because I've made a few videos on this channel so far. Very simple, very straightforward. All you need to do is click on download and you're going to be able to use it for completely free. But the main thing that I want to show you in today's video is how you can integrate Antigravity with Claude Code. Now, a lot of people DM me, they send me messages all the time because they're confused on how they're going to be able to use this tool when it comes to being able to build web applications. Even for myself, it was a little bit confusing because I assumed that I was going to be able to use it within my regular Claude interface when that isn't the case. What you're going to need to do is use it on some sort of platform. Of course, in this case, we're going to be using Antigravity, but there's other ways that you're going to be able to integrate Claude Code into whichever app builder that you're using. Just be aware of the fact that you are going to need to upgrade your plan. You're not going to be able to use the free plan on Claude. As long as you've got the regular paid version of Claude, let me just click on Overview, which in this case is going to be Pro. You're now going to be able to use Claude Code when it comes to building whatever you want directly on the Google Antigravity interface. But this now brings me on to a common question that I get all the time, which is, Sam, I'm ready to use Claude Code to start building, and I'm also excited to use Google Antigravity, but I'm not really sure of exactly what type of web app I'm going to build. And it's really difficult for me to give anyone that's watching this video a straight answer because it all depends on what you're passionate about. It all depends on what you believe that you're going to be able to put your full focus into. But if you're someone that just wants to test it out, you want to see exactly how all of this stuff works when it comes to being able to build a web app, I would recommend using this tool over here called Digital Maker AI. At the time of me recording this video, it's completely free to use. You're just going to go over to the URL. I'm going to leave it linked down below, top link in the description. Click on Get Started for free. And this tool is going to be able to help you in a number of different ways, to be honest. One of the first ones is with this feature over here, which is the AI chat feature. You're going to be able to have a conversation with it like you would with any other AI tool, but it's going to be focused on helping you build web apps and just various different types of digital products. So for example, what I could type into the prompt box is something along the lines of, give me 10 everyday web apps that people are searching for on Google daily, and then click on enter. And right there, as you guys can see, it's giving me some ideas that I'm now going to be able to use when it comes to showing you how all of this stuff works when combining Claude as well as Antigravity. So we've got things like time zone converters, recipe managers, voice recorders, expense trackers, but the one that I'm going to go with in today's video is going to be image resizer. Now, I do need to let you guys know that if you found a type of web app that you want to build, you want to try and niche down, you want to try and make sure that it's focused and targeted towards a specific group of people. Image resizer, yes, it could do well, but there's a lot of them out there already. So what I would personally do if I was thinking about building this web app and taking it serious is I would think about the type of people that need this problem solved. And it's going to be people that use social media. You know, we've got things like Pinterest, we've got Instagram, and we've also got TikTok. And if you didn't already know, TikTok, you can actually upload images. So what I would do from this point is go over to Google Trends. I'm just going to copy these keywords, go over to Google Trends. And right there, I've just typed in TikTok image crop. And we can see that a lot of people wasn't really searching for this over the past few years, but that's because TikTok didn't really function as an image tool. But right there, we can see that there's a lot of people in the past few months or so that's gone onto Google to search for this. So those are the basic steps that you can take when it comes to getting an idea of what you might want to build. But now that I know that I'm going to build a TikTok image resizer tool that's going to help people when it comes to cropping their images for the sake of them uploading it to TikTok, first things first, I just need to go over to Antigravity. Now I'm just going to quickly explain the interface because I do want you guys to know that you don't have to use Claude Code if you don't want to. You're going to be able to use the native models that are already integrated directly into Antigravity. So once you open it up, you're just going to click on Open Agent Manager. And then from there, it's going to show you this interface. And if I just click into this, it's going to show me all of these different models. So we've got Gemini, we've got Claude, and we've also got GPT. Now, the two best ones, in my opinion, when it comes to building websites, building apps, building games, whatever you're trying to build with Antigravity, is going to be Claude Opus, Claude Sonnet, and of course, Gemini 3 Pro. So you don't necessarily need to use Claude Code when it comes to building things with Antigravity, but because you've clicked on this video, I'm assuming that's what you want to do. So you're going to close this down, and first things first, what you're going to do is go over to the left-hand side. You're going to see extensions, and it's going to be here where you now need to install Claude Code. So you could just search for it just like that. If I just type in Claude, it should come up. Okay, yep, right there, Claude Code for VS Code. This is the one that you need. So you just go into, click into it just like that. Now I've already installed it, but on your one, it's going to say install. So once you do that, you're going to be able to now, of course, use it directly in the Antigravity interface. And I'm going to show you exactly how I would do that. And I'm going to build out a fully functional app in a moment and show you exactly how I would make it go live. And it's going to be on this page where you're going to see all of the different benefits that you're going to get if you did want to use Claude Code. So it's a lot more intelligent than a lot of the other coding tools that are out there. It's going to work alongside you. You can program it to do multiple different things at once. It's got a friendlier interface. It's going to be integrated with the editor, and it's going to have a lot of powerful features. So if you wanted to get a little bit more information, you're going to be able to see it on the screen. But yeah, once you have installed it, it's going to be again on the left-hand side over here where you're now going to click into it. And this is the main interface that you're going to use when it comes to telling it exactly what you want it to build. And other than entering in a custom prompt into this box, which I'm going to show you how you can get in a moment, one of the other things that you're going to be able to do is tell Claude Code whether to come back to you to approve certain things that it wants to do. So you can either say, ask before you make any edits, or you can tell it to edit automatically. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to tell Claude Code to edit automatically instead of coming back to me every minute asking me to approve this or approve that. And because I'm going to give it a detailed prompt, it's going to know exactly what to do from the very beginning. So when it comes to getting a detailed prompt for what you're looking to make, returning viewers would already know that you can do this by going over to Digital Maker AI. So instead of using the chat feature, what you're going to do in this case is go over here to Prompt Builder. You've got all of these different AI tools available, but the one that we're going to be using today is, of course, Google Antigravity. So I'm just going to select it like that, and we're going to be making an image resizer tool specifically for TikTok users. So I'm going to come over here to where it says something else. But of course, if you find any type of web app in this list, you're going to be able to select it. But let me just click on something else. I'm just going to type in TikTok image resizer tool, just like this. Click on next. Who is this app for? Well, it's going to be for creators. Click on next. What problem should this web app help people solve? So I'm going to say it's going to solve the issue of the wrong sized image being uploaded to TikTok, just like that. And let's click on next. What should the user input for them to get results? So of course it's going to be images. Let's click on next. What should the app show the user after they click on submit? Well, it's going to give them a generated image. Next. Ideal color scheme is going to be black and white, similar to TikTok's color scheme. And let's click on generate prompt. Okay, there we go. So I've now got the custom prompt. I'm going to be able to copy it just like that and go back over to Antigravity and then simply paste the prompt in there just like this and click on enter. And there we have it, guys. Just like that, as you can see, Claude Code has gone straight to work to start building all of this out. Now, I didn't mention this before, but the way that Antigravity works, generally speaking, is that all of the different projects that you're going to make are going to be saved directly on your computer. So it's letting me know exactly which folder it's going to be saved in. It's telling me exactly what it's doing as it's doing it. And bear in mind that today I'm only making a very simple web application, just so that you guys know how all of this works, because it took me about a week for me to figure out exactly how I could access Claude Code. So I'm not making a detailed web app today. I've got another video coming out real soon where I'm going to show you something a little bit more advanced. But just make sure that you stick around because I'm sure that the web app that I've just built is still going to blow you away in terms of the potential of what you're going to be able to do. So it's letting me know now that it's finished. So what I'm going to do is just go over to my documents. Okay, so here we have it. This is a similar folder to what you're going to see in terms of the amount of files that's going to be within it. And because I built something super simple, it's not complex whatsoever. The only thing that you need to do when it comes to viewing it is just click into the index file. And here we go, guys. This is the app that it was able to build literally within about a minute or so. And the amazing thing about it is that it should be fully functional, ready for people to start using straight away in terms of them cropping their images for TikTok, as well as being able to download those images or allowing the users to download them without any issues. So I'm going to quickly put it to the test right now, and we're going to make sure that it works. And I'm also going to show you what I'll do if it doesn't work. But if it does work, we're going to be able to move on to the next step when it comes to being able to publish it. So I'm just going to drag and drop an image over here and see if it's able to crop it in the way that it should. So I'm just going to drag and drop this image, which is the main image for my YouTube. You guys should be able to see it right now in my profile picture. So I'm just using this as an example to see exactly what the user is going to experience when using this basic app. So we can see it's already allowed me to start cropping it. I'm going to be able to either crop it when it comes to the post that I'm going to do on TikTok, either the profile picture or a carousel image. So let's say if I wanted to do it for a carousel image, I could just move this up just like this. And yeah, right there, as we can see in this preview section, it's been able to crop it accurately. Same thing with the profile picture as well as the actual post. It's been able to do a good job. Now, this is just 50% of the functionality of this app. It still needs to be able to download the images for the users. So if I just click on export for TikTok, right there, as you just saw, the image was downloaded. Let me just click into it. Yeah, and right there, guys, as you can see, it's been able to download the image accurately, perfect, and also high quality. So that's the basic premise as to how all of this works. You're going to be able to use Claude Code integrated directly into Google Antigravity when it comes to building whatever type of app you want. It all comes down to giving it the right prompt. So don't forget to check out Digital Maker AI down below. And I just need to give you another reminder and let you know that everything I'm showing you is just a basic version of what you're capable of doing. If you wanted to add, let's say, a back-end feature for your users to be able to sign up, maybe save all of their images, and if you also wanted to add, I don't know, some sort of monthly subscription plan, you're going to be able to do that with the help of Antigravity as well. By clicking into these three dots over here, you're going to see the MCP servers. And let's say if you wanted to add a back-end database, you're going to be able to do that with something like Supabase. This is what I personally like to use with the different apps that I'm building, either this one or you can use Firebase as well. By integrating these different things into the back end of your app, you're going to be able to not only allow people to log in, sign up, but you're going to be able to connect AI tools. You're going to be able to integrate so many different things. So that's something that I also wanted to let you know. If you wanted to add a payment processor, you're going to be able to do that with the Stripe API. Of course, you need to go over to Stripe independently. You're going to need to sign up for an account. Once you've done that, you can click into this and you're going to be able to use Antigravity to help you when it comes to setting up your payment processor. Same thing goes with PayPal as well. But for the most part, I would say that those are some of the key things that you need to know. Now, most of you are probably thinking, Sam, do tools like this really exist? Are tools like this actually monetized? And if so, how exactly are they able to generate revenue from, let's say, an image resizer tool? Well, I've got an example on screen right now. This is one that I came across by doing a simple Google search. Instantly, I can see how they're monetized, and it's going to be with these three different ads that you can see placed on the left, the top, and the right. If someone wants to get a little bit more information on GoDaddy, they want to click into it. The person that owns this app is going to be able to earn a small amount of income. And that's something that they're going to be able to do 24/7, 365 days a year. Signing up to AdSense isn't difficult. You're going to be able to do that by going over to adsense.google.com. Not saying it's the best way to monetize an app, but I'm just giving you guys different options. It's very straightforward. You're just going to sign up, connect your domain, and start earning straight away. And as promised, when it comes to making the app that you've built go live, there's a number of different ways that you can do it. Now, you can either use something like Hostinger. This is my preferred choice because with Hostinger's package, you're going to be able to make 50 different websites go live. If you want to have 50 different web apps running around the clock, you're going to be able to do that with the Hostinger package. The good thing about Hostinger as well is that they offer a completely free domain when you sign up, so you're not going to have to pay for that. So that's one option. Another one is to use this platform over here called Netlify. The good thing about this one is that you're not going to have to pay anything when it comes to using it. You're just going to have to pay for your domain, which of course is going to cost around $15, $20, maybe $30, depending on what type of domain you want. And the process of being able to use this is not difficult. What you got to do is just drag and drop the document folder that Claude Code gave you. So I'm just going to drop it in there like this. And instantly what Netlify is going to do is that it's going to come back with a custom URL for you to use. So with this one, if I click into it, it should open up the app. Yep, there we go. So the app has now been made live, and if I wanted to get a custom URL, because of course this one isn't professional, I'm going to be able to do that in the domain management. And generally speaking, with Netlify, you're going to be able to add a backend database. You're going to be able to do a couple different things with it. And if you wanted me to make a detailed video walking you through how to use it, what you need to do when it comes to ensuring that your app has been built in the right way and it's been launched on Netlify in the right way as well, just put in the comments down below, do the web app Netlify video, as well as your city and your country, and I'll be sure to make that video ASAP. But yeah guys, for the most part, I would say that those are a lot of the key things that you need to know when it comes to getting started with all of this. As always, I've got many more videos coming out real soon when it comes to helping you with the entire process. So be sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you don't miss those future videos. Like this video if you got any value from it whatsoever. I'll really appreciate that. If you want to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago where I break things down in a lot more detail when it comes to a lot of the things that you just need to be aware of, things that I didn't have time to speak about in today's video, you're going to be able to watch that by clicking the link right there. Check that out straight after this, because that video has helped out countless people. And I'm sure if you're able to watch it from the very start all the way to the very end, it's going to be able to help you out as well. But as always, guys, I'm going to catch you on the next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.